as part of the Motivational Monday Wildlife series. This week's focus is the otter. Many people begin a health journey with enthusiasm. They decide that this time will be different. They commit to a strict nutrition plan, a demanding exercise program, a complete lifestyle overhaul. For a while, everything feels possible. Motivation is high, energy is high, the commitment feels strong. Then life happens. Work becomes busier. Family responsibilities increase. Travel interrupts routines. Energy fluctuates. Unexpected challenges appear. What once felt exciting suddenly becomes difficult to maintain. At this point, many people assume they have failed. Yet perhaps the problem is not effort. Perhaps the problem is sustainability. This is where the otter offers an interesting perspective. The otter is not known for extraordinary strength. It is not the fastest animal. It is not the most powerful. Yet it survives and thrives through behaviors performed repeatedly over time. There is a valuable lesson here. Many people approach health transformation as though it should be built through intensity. They believe they need the perfect diet, the perfect exercise plan, the perfect routine. The challenge is that perfection rarely survives real life. Real life includes busy schedules, unexpected events, family commitments, work pressures, periods of low motivation. Health journeys that depend entirely on perfect conditions often collapse when those conditions disappear. The Otter Principle invites a different perspective. Instead of asking, what is the most effective plan? Perhaps a better question is, what is the most sustainable plan? The difference is important. A highly effective plan that lasts 2 weeks may produce less progress than a moderately effective plan that lasts 2 years. This is one of the most misunderstood aspects of health transformation. People often underestimate the power of consistency. They overestimate what can be achieved through short periods of extreme effort, and they underestimate what can be achieved through repeated action over long periods of time. Consider walking. Many people dismiss walking because it appears simple. Yet a daily walk performed consistently for months and years can contribute significantly to health, fitness, weight management, and metabolic well-being. The same principle applies to nutrition. A person does not need to eat perfectly every day. They need a way of eating that can survive weekends, holidays, celebration, travel, and busy periods. The best nutrition plan is not necessarily the strictest plan. It is the plan that remains achievable when life becomes complicated. The same is true for exercise. Many people begin with ambitious goals. Training 6 or 7 days per week, long sessions, high intensity. For some people, this works. For many others, it becomes difficult to sustain. Eventually, the routine breaks down. A more sustainable approach often produces better long-term results. 3 or 4 sessions each week maintained consistently may create more progress than a short-lived period of extreme training. This principle becomes particularly important during midlife. Many adults are balancing careers, families, financial responsibilities, and changing health needs. The challenge is not simply finding the ideal program. The challenge is creating a lifestyle that remains realistic. A plan that only works when life is easy is not truly a plan. The Otter Principle reminds us that lasting success often depends on repeatability. Can you do it next week? Can you do it next month? Can you do it when motivation is lower? Can you do it during a busy season? If the answer is yes, the habit is probably worth keeping. This does not mean effort is unimportant. Effort matters. Discipline matters. Commitment matters. The lesson is that these qualities become more valuable when attached to behaviors that can be sustained. Consistency allows effort to accumulate. Without consistency, effort often resets before meaningful progress can occur. Many people are trapped in a cycle: start, stop, restart, stop again. Each attempt begins with enthusiasm. Each interruption creates frustration. The cycle repeats. The Otter Principle offers a way out. Build habits that survive real life. Create routines that remain possible when conditions are not perfect. Focus on sustainability before intensity. Allow repetition to do the heavy lifting. Viewed this way, transformation becomes less dramatic and more dependable. Health is no longer built through occasional bursts of perfection. It is built through repeated actions performed consistently over time. That is why the Otter provides such a useful lesson, not because it is extraordinary, but because it reminds us that extraordinary outcomes are often created through ordinary actions repeated consistently. The Otter Principle is simple. Consistency beats intensity. The best health plan is not the perfect one. It is the one you can still follow next month.